So, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Well, thank you so much for asking, Shweta. I am doing good too. How was your day?
My day was pretty normal, I would say. Not that much interesting, but yes, I was in village, so I came back to my room and again new starting I would say for conversation for today's session because I didn't do I was in village, so I was just enjoying village and making some solo videos, but I was not having sessions with people. But today again I started with you and with another tutor as well, so I'm excited for today, like tonight I would say.
Same here, Shweta. It's so good to see you again after such a long break. And I'm very happy to know that you took a break. You went to your village because we all are humans at the end of the day. We need a break once or twice, right? In our life. It's
Mm,
very important.
you're right.
Yes.
These days, usually I take a break for myself. I go usually my village because earlier I was just doing work every time, working for learning English, teaching English, making videos in English, and having sessions with people. All the time, English was there with me. Okay, but I realized that I have to go home. Okay, and when I started going home, I feel so good, and I love to stay there as well. So weekly, like many days I go, I would say.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's a very true feeling, and I share the same feeling with you. Once we get a break, you don't feel like going back to that same old routine where you need to work, where you have so many things to do. That one break just changes everything, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Okay. So, what about you? How was your day? What did you do?
Well, I would say I like recently my classes started again. Even I took a break. I got a winter vacation, kind of a break for me. That was a very long break, and now it's ended, and I have to go back to my classes again. I have to attend then, and I had today like my classes. So now I'm back again to my old routine after such a long break. I got a very long break this time from December 16th to January 18th. So that was a very long break for me.
Yeah, yes. I was even taking a lot of gaps for me to have sessions with people. Yes, I teach. I kept going with teaching, but I took a gap with sessions, having conversation with people, right? So that was not happening. But today I'm again there. I'm here to start
Well,
this session.
I would say welcome back then, Shweta. So, the topic for today is something very dear to me, and I feel or I think that that's dear to you too, and that is friendship. So, Shweta, would you like to continue with the topic or just the general conversation that we are doing right now?
Okay, let's have a topic which is friendship. And also, I have two questions
Yes.
for English, for English learners. But yes, we can have about topic first, then we can do about questions.
Okay. Okay, great. So, my first question to you, Shweta, is since we're talking about friends, why not start with a very basic question? And that is, why do people need friends? And what can happen if we don't have any friends? Do you have any idea regarding that?
Hmm. Yeah, because we need company to each other, right? It's a simple
Yes.
answer for me, I would say, because friends are really a great, relation in our life. The relation is towards friends is always important in our life because we need company, and also we need someone. I feel in that way. Friends is like needing someone, right?
Yes.
And we can share everything to them. But for me, I'm telling you, like, nowadays I have friends, but I am not connected with them that much. So actually my sister is my friend, so I share with her. But yes, we have childhood friends, school friends. I think college friends are not with us that much, not connected. For me, I would say I don't have college friends. I have, but we are not connected. But yeah, I feel that if we have friends, we can talk to them, we can share our problems, we can enjoy with them because we always work hard and we always are busy in our life, right? But when we talk to our friends, we enjoy, we make fun, we have fun, so many things happen.
Yes, definitely. That was a very great answer from your side, Shweta. And even I feel that for so many reasons, we as humans do need friends. Most importantly, we need someone who cares for us, and we also care for them. That's something that we need. Like in a very busy, hectic schedule where everyone is just thinking about themselves, we need someone with whom we can get back in touch when life is getting very hectic, when life is getting very stressful. It's that one person to whom you can open up, that one individual to whom you can get a very different insight about life, Shweta. And when I'm
Mhm.
saying that about hectic life, it's very easy in such life to lose sight of what is very important to us. It's very easy to do that we tend to lose sight of what things are very important to us. And that's the moment where you need a friend who will get you back to the same track that you need to be at. So yes, that's a very important thing. Friends are very important. So Shweta,
I
since
have a
we
question.
yes,
I have a question for you. Do you have friends
uh,
nowadays?
yes. So I would love to answer this question, Shweta. Yes, I do have friends. I wouldn't say that I have a very large group. The people that I met during my college days, I am connected with them, and I'm also pursuing my masters with one of my friend in the same university. So I got lucky because of that reason, and not just her. I have several other friends too. But yes, it's not a very large group, because it's not like that you only need a very large group to be called as good friends, right? Only one friend is enough in our life. Don't you think that, Shweta?
Yes, you are right. One or two friends are definitely enough for us.
Yes.
Even with me, I have one, two friends, not that much, and they are close friends.
Yes.
And they can understand. They are with me in my problem time or in my bad time, in my good time. They are with me. So
Yes.
that type of friends are really like close friends for us, I would say. And
Yes.
those are great friends. One or two friends that are close to us. Right.
Definitely, definitely. When I was young, I got to read a story where we had morals, right, at the end of every story. And I got to read one very beautiful moral, and that is, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So that moral really somewhere shook my heart, because at first I thought I did not understand the true meaning. But once I got older, my life got hectic. I had so many things to take stress about. That's when I got to know that no, it's not just life that I need to be stressed. I also need a person with whom I can share my thoughts and feelings. And it's not like that you only need another person to be called as friends. Just like you said, your sister is a friend. Even my sister is my closest friend. I would share everything with her. So that's not like that you only need someone that is not from your family to be called as friends. Anyone can be your friend. Even your mother can be your friend, right? So there's nothing wrong with that.
You're right.
Yes.
What about you? You have best friends or you have only friends?
Well, I have best friend. I have a best friend, and other than that, I would love to keep this kind of thing that is called boundary. Whenever I talk with people, it's not like that I come off as rude or ignorant. But I love to keep boundaries, and it's very important. As humans, it's very important to keep boundaries, to keep people in check. Where you need to make that people clear that yes, you are my friend, but there is a certain kind of boundary, and you cannot cross that. That's the thing that I always say this to my sister, my younger sister too, that have friends, but also keep the boundaries clear, so that that friendship can never be ruined because of something very fragile, because relationships, friendships, they are very fragile. We need to, like, it's very important to be very careful by saying certain words. Many people tend to think that, oh, in friendship you can just say anything and everything. There's nothing wrong in that, but sometimes it's very important to know what you are speaking, what you are saying, right?
You are right, absolutely. So we need to understand our boundaries and our limitations. Everything needs to be understood because in this age now, if I talk about us, then we have so many things
Yes.
and ups and downs and also personal matter, personal life related things, right? So there are many things happen between friends. So we need to
Yes.
understand our boundaries,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Yeah.
So,
So mhm.
yes,
I
Shweta.
think you want to say something.
Yeah. So I was asking you that you had some questions for me, right? Since it's already ending, I would love to know the question that you had.
Yes, we have already completed. But I just wanted to ask you related to English that
Yes.
what you are doing in the 2026. Did you specifically did you start doing anything for English language or you are just speaking?
Okay,
That
so
is I
the
wanted.
Okay, so what I would like to share here is that it's not like English was never my first, like my mother tongue is Assamese. So what happened is it's not something that came up very easily or naturally. I did not have this accent first. I did not know certain words. So I made mistakes. But what I did was I kept myself in touch with the language through books sometimes, or maybe sometimes I even heard, like used to listen to some songs, even songs, people always say that, oh, when you want to learn something new, you need to be very knowledgeable, you need to do things that are very boring. People might find reading books boring. It might happen like that for some people. Thankfully it's not for me, but then again, what they can do is I would suggest them that they would, if they love to listen to songs, they can listen to certain English songs. From there too we get to learn to so many new words. So what I did was I kept myself in touch with the language every single day. And even during my school days, what I used to do is I used to take part in certain competitions. And not just competitions, there were certain kind of things called news reading. During my school days, like in the assembly time, we had certain things like news reading, thought of the day, and I would take part in those things. And the thing is that I would love to share here is that I made so many mistakes even during those things. When I came to the front and I went to the mic, I went to the podium and started speaking, I made mistakes. And what happened during that time was my teacher or anyone, even my friends, would come up to me that you made a mistake here. From the next time, be careful regarding that. And I got to learn something new from it, right? New experience. I got so many things from it. New
Yeah.
experience. I got to learn a new word. I got to like make redo the thing again. So that's a beautiful kind of thing. It's a journey. I would always say it's a continuous journey. In life too,
Yeah.
we make mistakes, right? We make so many mistakes, and I feel it. This is the same thing that happened with you too, Shweta. Since your mother tongue is also
Mhm.
not English, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah. And I was asking about these days that what do you do for English language? Do you do certain things to practice English for keep going or just you speak English with people? That is what
Okay.
I wanted to know.
So what happens is once you start speaking this language, there is no going back. So what I do is, since yes, so since I'm already doing my master's in literature, it becomes easier for me to keep in touch with the subject or with the language too. But for other people that are learners that do not have this thing with the language, what I would tell them to do is learning new words and speaking with others in the same language. That actually helps a lot. So what I do is, even with my sisters, sometimes I would just do a very short and fun kind of conversation in English, because my sister, she is my younger sister, she's doing her bachelor's in political science. So what happens is English is not her forte. So what I would do with her is I would sometimes like do a very short conversation with her in English. It's a kind of fun thing to do. So we can do with other people too,
Yeah.
right? So we should do something like that if we don't have a touch with the language. Okay.
You are right. So in this way you do,
Yes.
right?
Yes, I do that.
Any new reading books that you do and you learn some vocabularies, you practice
Yes.
with your sister.
Yes.
And also, do you particularly learn English? Any videos do you watch? Basically, watching videos in English related to know some topics, grammar topics. Do you follow certain things?
So again, I would bring something that is related to my major. Since I'm doing my master's in literature, I have to listen to so many videos throughout the entire day. I know the same experience you have went through too, Shweta. But what happens is in YouTube nowadays, there are so many platforms, even in Instagram too, reels come in different languages. So what they can do is, I also do this. Sometimes what happens is I hear the reel in my regional language, and then what I tend to do is I translate it in my mind in English. That's a beautiful thing to do. When you, this is something, a practice session for you. You just see or watch the video in your regional language and then just translate it in your mind. It's very okay for you to make mistakes during that procedure too. That's totally okay. But you can do that too. I do that. Even in fun, there are so many things where we can tend to learn this language and make it also fun. So I do that because I tend to get bored very easily. So I always try to bring fun in all the things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That somebody who like doesn't follow making videos or practicing in front of camera, how does she feel or he feel, right? Because
Yes.
for me, I always follow making videos
Yes.
and talking in front of camera. And even I upload those videos on my YouTube. So I feel that I'm doing multiple things.
Yes,
I'm
definitely.
practicing English, but still videos and uploading videos on YouTube and getting views and whatever that is what. Right. So I feel
Yes.
at least motivated for that.
Yes,
So
definitely.
how you are thinking? Because like if you are not doing in that way, so I don't know. I think how we can feel interesting to do
Yes,
that, or can we
definitely.
feel bored? Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's totally true,
You
Shweta.
are stuck. Mhm. You're not
Shweta,
visible actually.
Shweta, I'm very sorry to
Mhm. We
make
are
you.
going to
No, Shweta,
Mhm.
I think the connection is
Actually,
very unstable.